Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to my first ever day trading video. Let's get right into it. It's a little bit about myself. Obviously, I day trade. It's been going pretty well for me, so I just kind of want to spread the love and kind of just help other people because that's always kind of been my goal to kind of see results and then kind of help anybody that's interested that is looking for help and but's been scammed or scared to get scammed, all those kind of things, right? So, yeah, I've been trading for about a year and a half, and I've been seeing results lately. I trade Nasdaq. I That's all I trade. That's all I've been putting my basket into, kind of thing. I trade prop firms. I have three funded accounts right now. I'm passing more right now. I've gotten three payouts, and yeah, so like everything's going pretty well. I do some side hustles, but I don't have a full-time job, thankfully, because I'm able to do this now. So yeah, I kind of just put all my baskets onto this. I took that risk, moved out of hometown, and I've just been seeing results ever since I left home. So yeah, let's get right into it now. So what is day trade? Right. Day trading, pretty simple, is kind of when you're buying and selling in that same day to, oh shoot, excuse me, selling in that same day to make money, right? So, kind of what I mean from that is kind of us as a day traders, we're trying to predict whether price will go up or go down and profit from that move, right? It's pretty simple. And I mean, obviously, you might have heard day trading, you might have not, but there's obviously other things. There's swing traders where they take a trade and they hold it for a long time period of time, whether it's a week, months, whatever. I don't know. I've never really got into it. That's maybe in the future. But there's also scalp trading where you're scalping and trading these really low time frames and getting in and out. And then there's day trading where you're trading a session and you're buying, selling in that same session. So obviously, I trade Nasdaq. I trade New York AM session, which it's 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. New York time. But for myself, where I live, we're an hour behind them, so it's 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Right. So next, I want to talk about TradingView. Right. TradingView is what I'm on right now. As you can see the screen, this is TradingView. But let's say you open the tab, barely knowing, you're barely learning about TradingView. You want to see what it's all about. You go. You can get a website. You can get an app. You can get on your phone, laptop, whatever. So when you open it up, it's probably going to be like white screen, not black screen. I just have it like this. But obviously, trading is just a platform where you can see all the markets, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's, any stocks, any, like, I don't know about options, but any futures, any Forex, all those things, right? So say you want to look at Bitcoin, there, boom, Bitcoin is right there for you, right? See, now I'm on Bitcoin. But yeah, I recommend you kind of just messing with it. There's all these tools to the left right here. You can favorite them so you can have them right here. Like maybe it's easier for you to use. There's rectangles you can use. You know, these tools to see how much profit you want to make and how much you want to risk. Just to kind of help you out. Um, Obviously, you can draw on it. See, draw. Yeah. I recommend you just kind of messing with it, kind of just using TradingView and kind of see how all that works. Now, I want to talk about candlesticks and time frames. So, candlesticks and time frames. I don't really want to get into it. Like candlesticks, I don't think it matters that much to know what candlesticks specifically do and what they are, but just kind of a little rundown. As you can see, we're on the 5 minute, and we can see that this candlestick is forming right now. And as it's forming, it opened right here where I kind of have it marked right there, right? That's where it opened, and we've kind of wick down right here. This is the wick. You can see this little line that's called a wick. It wicks down, and now you can see this is the body right here. This blue little spot, that's the body, and it's indicating that it's a bullish candle right now. And then we have this other wick. So yeah, as you can see right now, that candlestick, that body is forming bearish, which bearish means shorts, bullish means buys. So obviously I have my settings where if it's bearish, it's black. If it's bullish, it's blue. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of simple as that. Like if you want a drawing of it, obviously you got your body, you got your high. Oh shoot, that was a bad wick. You got the high of your wick, and you got the low of the wick right there. That's typically what a candlestick will look like. We have the open. Say this is the open, and which is where price started. Then we have this close right here. This is where price ended. This is the highest point, which is the wick. This is the highest it went to, but it did not close there. It came down a little bit. And then we have the low, which is this candlestick right here, for example. I know it looks weird. Ignore that. Which is the lowest point it went to. It's simple, you know. Nothing crazy at all. Just kind of the basics. And like I was saying, time frames now, kind of, I think I explained it a little bit right now, but just to verify, a candlestick, time frames, we have 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, blah, 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 up to daily, weekly, monthly. So obviously, if you go to the daily, for example, let's say, you can obviously see, actually, I don't want to do that. Actually, I don't want to do that either. We'll go back to the 5 minute. You can see, obviously, that this each candlestick represents that time frame. So if we're on the 5 minute, this candlestick uh, equals the 5 minute. If we go to the 1 minute, this candlestick each minute creates a new candlestick. So obviously in 9 seconds, 8 seconds, you can see we're about to form a new candlestick. Let's see live action. 5, 2, 1, boom. Now we're in a new candlestick. And that candlestick before this is the lowest, the wick, the lowest it came to. We're open, we're open, we're closed, and the highest point I went to that little wick. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So yeah. So obviously there's different time frames. And yeah, I mean it's that simple. So let's see if I can go back to my text. So yeah, that's about it for this first video. Just kind of the basics, kind of what I want to go over with. Just, explaining what day trading is. Like I said, buying and selling in that same day to make money. Um, Obviously, I showed you what TradingView is, what I use, to look at the markets, to take my trades as well, where I connect my prop firms to. Obviously, we have candlesticks and time frames, which I just got done explaining. So hopefully that helped. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to let me know. I'm here to help in your journey. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped.